Reports of misconduct among school-going children have recently stolen media headlines. The unacceptable behavior has attracted concern among members of the public, and conversations among parents are around selecting an ideal school setup for their children.
When a child is in day school, you normally see them frequently. Even if something is wrong, you'll be able to pick it fast. But for a boarding, only when you go maybe for visitation or what, that's when you start asking, but they won't tell you everything about how the life there is. But only when they come back home, that's when you engage them, talking to them, but it's not everything. You end up picking those things later on. That's the same as nowadays parents are busy. Even if a child is coming in and out, you won't notice that there's something wrong. It's difficult to tell, unless if that child is open with you, then the child will share, oh mom, this happened. What can I do?
Educators have it that environments affect the strategies used in shaping the conduct of learners.
My experience has been when you discipline or teach certain discipline strategies at day schools, the experience or the strategies used at home are not the same. So we might teach some strategy here and we liaise with the parents to say this is what we're doing, we need you to work with us. But sometimes the parents don't comply, in which case boarding school is a lot better because you have a lot more control over 24 hours of the child's life. And then when they do go home for the holidays, they may pick up the old strategies or the home culture. Many parents' attitude is, you're the school, you're the teacher, you deal with that. That's not my business. That's why I pay you guys to educate my child.
Commenting on the matter, General Secretary of the National Union of Public and Private Educators of Zambia says that the misconduct in schools is due to the abuse of human rights.
With the coming in of human rights, you realize that teachers have their hands tied. Because believe you me, seated as I am, there are many teachers that I've seen whose learners have actually brought call-outs from the police. A call-out attributed to a teacher wanting to discipline a child. But a child will rush to the nearest police station, especially for those who are in urban areas, obtain a call-out, and a teacher is reprimanded at a police station and sometimes even locked up. And so we are having those challenges. These stakeholders, where they are rushing, to example, the Human Rights Commission and the police, I think they must help us in the provision of counseling. Otherwise, we are losing it because the hands of our teachers are tight. They cannot discipline. Of course, they can discipline, but with a greater percentage of limitation.
Educators are calling for lessons on moral conduct to be included in the school curriculum and not just as an extracurricular activity in schools.
It's important that all schools need to include in their curriculum some framework which enables children to be able to think about their actions, think about their thinking, think about their behavior, and sort of guide children in the right direction. So if you're angry at someone, be able to communicate with that person. And
we have been on record having agitated for the strengthening of the guidance and counseling department. We have further suggested that when we change our curriculum, can we have this department strengthened, and that it must be manned by trained manpower who are teachers, and that it has to be timetabled, and that it has also to be examinable. Guidance and counseling, it goes way beyond just talking about what a child, what a pupil would want to become after one completes grade 12. It inculcates proper morals in the children.
Stakeholders working together in molding and implementing strategies to shape behavioral patterns of learners. Issues of violence in schools will be a story of the past. Reporting, I am Luhano Mwangweo. Good morning.